Hey guys, so you're going to be working on a character map for Oedipus, all right? So what we're going to basically be doing is looking at all the relationships that these characters have. You can either do this on Lucidchart, or you can do it on with paper and pencil and with colored pencils and that kind of thing, and you can take a picture of it and upload it. Either way is absolutely fine with me. Just make sure that it kind of gets done. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what it's going to look like on Lucidchart. So if you want to do it that way, you're more than welcome to. But if you don't want to, then like I said, you can do the same thing just on paper. So you've got all your characters, right? And I put Oedipus in the middle because most of these links are going to be to him. And I've given you here a little a key for what these different line colors are going to mean. So we have a line for family, one for marriage, one for killed, one for saved, one for prophecy, and one for cursed. All right. So I'm just going to do a couple of the immediate family things here. All right. So we have Oedipus. Okay. So he gets a family line with Jocasta, and because they are mother and son, right? But they also get a marriage line, which is this one here in blue, because they're married. Okay. He gets a family line from Laius that shows that they're father and son. He gets a killed line to Laius because he killed Laius, right? Jocasta and Laius were married with each other. So I'm going to move that here. So the way that you do it, so you can just kind of click and drag from anywhere to create a line, and you can link it to something. All right. And then once you've created it, you can change the color right here, right? And since I already have my my little whatchamacallit, key right here, I'm just going to change it here. So this is the marriage line, so that's blue, right? And that shows me that Laius and Jocasta were married to each other. Okay, simple. The way that I got this dotted line is right here. You can change the weight of it. Okay. And then I did curved lines, which you can choose right here. And then once I decided I wanted to use curved lines for all of them, because what it's going to do is it's going to default to this kind of line. It's going to default to this, which is kind of annoying because it can get kind of stuck on stuff. The curved lines tend to not run into things quite as much. But once I chose a curved line and I did it like this, then I just hit edit, set default style, and then that'll kind of keep it as those curved lines all the time as opposed to having to change it every single time. All right, so Oedipus, I just made a link between Oedipus's two daughters, Antigone and Ismene, right? So they're sisters. Okay, and then I would change my line to blue because, oh no, sorry, to green because it's a family line, not married. Okay, and then I would do a line to this other one, okay, because they're, and you can just do siblings for all of them if you wanted to, since Polynices is a boy. And then, so let's say I'm talking about Oedipus to Antigone. So Oedipus to Antigone would actually get two lines because they are father and daughter, okay, and these would be the same color lines because they are both family lines, okay, but they're father and daughter, but they're also siblings. Okay, and they're siblings because they're both children of Jocasta, right? So they're actually, so we have this kind of double line, right? So we'd have the same line from Oedipus to Ismene, to the same double line. And actually, I take this back. So actually, what I'm going to have you guys do is you can double a line once you've created it. So we're going to do this. We're going to change the color again. We're going to make it a family line. And then when you click on the line and click here, you can make it a double line, right? And we're going to write father, daughter. And siblings. Okay. So you can do that for all of the children, right? They get that kind of double green line, and that'll help a little bit with your lines. So then you're just kind of filling out the rest of these links, right? So prophecy, you get a line from the prophet. So you have two prophets, right? Tiresias and the oracle at Delphi. You would get a line from the prophet to anybody who received a prophecy or heard a prophecy, right? But you would also get a line from Apollo, who's the god of prophecy, to the oracle and to Tiresias because he gave them the gift of prophecy. Okay. All of these people are linked to each other in at least one way, right? In at least one way. If you want your line to jump over, like I'd have this one, see how it has these little like lumps over it. When you click on the line, and you click right here, you can here you can have it jump or not jump. So you can see it'll either take away those little humps or leave them. And so that's kind of up to you what you want to do there. All right. So like I said, you can do it on Lucidchart or you can create it on your own. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. If you're going to do it on your own, I would do probably, you're going to need like probably 2 sheets of printer paper because these are a little bit, it's going to take you a little bit and it's going to take some space. Make sure you've got all the characters on there and make sure we're thinking about all the different ways that these characters are related to each other. Okay. The way that you get typing on a line is after you've created it. All right. So I'm going to do a saved line from, oh, not from there though, from him. I'm going to do a saved line from Oedipus to the chorus because he saved them from the Sphinx. Right. So it's going to be purple. Right. And the way that you get it is you just double click on it and it'll give you text. Okay. And then once you click off, it'll be there. All right. So this is what you guys are going to be working on. When you go to use, if you decide to use this template, you're going to have to hit File and you're going to have to hit Duplicate. All right. It's not going to let you edit it. I'm not going to give you editing access to my template. It's going to be File, Duplicate. And then you can just share. You'll name it. Right. And then you will click on Get Shareable Link. We want it to keep like that, copy link, and then you'll just submit that link to Canvas, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing these. Bye, guys.